Shai, Hashem Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone, peace and salvation to all the occupants that is doing the work in sincerity and charity, communication across the four winds. TOS to sincere aqua female doing their due diligence in the servitude of their husbands, first and foremost, and in servitude of their households. Shalom. This is the brother Yahshua from the GMS Bahamas Camp, back with you with a brief spiritual exhortation and hydration. And I want to entitle this lesson, Your Brothers Are Not Your Competition. Your brothers are not your competition. And, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and look at how certain camps, their interactions, how their fellow man interacts with each other. It seems as though it's evident that they're in competition with each other. Who could bring out the most precepts? Who could do the deepest breakdown? Who could cut somebody the sharpest or what's not? It's not a competition. This truth is not a competition between brothers. You see, this is 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. All of us is inside this race. All of us are striving for perfection in this truth. All of us are striving for that crown. The Most High decides, who gets it. James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. When he is tried, he will receive the crown of life that Yahweh has promised to those that love him. Yes, all of us are in this race together. But when you look at the man on the side of you, that isn't your competition. You shouldn't be trying to outrun him or outdo him with the mindset as, I gotta be better than you. No. That ain't how this thing works. Your only competition in this thing, in this truth, is yourself. The old man. That is your competition. The man who on the battlefield next to you, that isn't your competition. You may look at him, he don't do as much as me. He don't give as much as me. He don't do as much videos as me. He don't give as much arms as me. He don't reach out as much. No, that's an evil eye. You see, you in no way, shape, or form you should be looking at another man or his works and saying, you doing better than him. You see, because Paul said it best. Although he preached daily, he himself could be a castaway. You see, you shouldn't be looking at another man and saying and thinking that's your competition. You doing this thing just to do more than him. No, it don't work that way. Every man is a lord of his lot. Every man is a lord of his portion. Everybody has a role to play. When you look at your members, a body as itself, the hand don't be in competition with the foot. The mouth don't be in competition with the nose. Your right side in competition with the left side. Within yourself. You see, the only competition that there is the spirit warring against the flesh. You see, that's your only competition. But externally, that ain't no way you should be looking at any of your brothers as competition. You see, I want to get another precept here. This is the book of Ephesians. Slakia and get Colossians 3 and 8. It says, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, saying that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. See that? You're supposed to put off the old man with his deeds. That old way of thinking, that wicked way of thinking. That niggard way of thinking. You see? That black crab mindset, that black crab syndrome mindset. You need to put that off. You see, ain't no way, shape, or form that have any place within this truth, within this ministry. You see? Anytime you look at your brother, your only mindset should be, how could I help this brother? You see? Not, this brother, he ain't doing as much. Why he benefiting? How I benefiting? He ain't doing as much as me. No, that's the wrong mindset. When you look at a brother, your mindset shouldn't be, oh, he ain't doing as much. He need to get put out, or why he ain't get put out yet. No, that's a messed up mindset. You see, your thought process when you look at your fellow walking, when you look at that man on that battlefield with you, how can I help this man? How can I help this brother? You see, yeah, he may be falling off in this area. Let me reach out to him and find out, hey, why you slacking off in this area? What's going on here? You see, not looking at him and wondering how come he ain't get punished yet. No, that is not your competition. You see, now you have to look within yourself and ask yourself, why do I look at that man that way? Why do you act that or feel that way towards that man? You see, that's something you have to deal with internally. That's something you have to deal with self. Did you really put off that old man? These are questions you have to ask yourself. You see, again, that man who on the battlefield with you is not your competition. The only competition that you have in this thing is yourself. You see, it's the sinful flesh. That's your competition, right? You get another precept here. This Ephesians 4:22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. See? And lust, is one of those, what they call one of the 7 deadly sins, or one of the cardinal sins. You see, because where there's lust, there's envy. Where there's envy, there's greed. Where there's greed, there's slothfulness. Where there's slothfulness, there's wrath. You see, all them go hand in hand. You see, you can't be envious, or look at another man as your competition. No, that's not so. All of us are inside this race together. All of us, have our day-to-day things that we deal with. All of us have our day-to-day lives. You can look at, even when you look at the apostles and the elders, they wear it well, but you don't know what it is that they go through on their day-to-day lives. You see, you don't know what hardships they have to deal with on their day-to-day. You see, but when they go out on the battlefield, everyone that surrounds them, they look at them, hey, this man on the battlefield with me, we warring. You see, we going to war together. When you remember the movie 300, every man that stood next to each other, they had each other back. They never thought inside their mind that they trying to be stronger than this one. They trying to be stronger than that one. They want to be wiser than this one. They want to be wiser than that one. No, everybody had their role. You see, even the scripture tells you, right? Let me find it. Salakia. It says, it goes into, we're not all teachers or preachers. Salakia, let me search it. Okay, 1 Corinthians 12:29. It says, are all apostles, are all prophets, are all teachers, are all workers of miracles, have all the gift of healing, do all speak with tongues, do all interpret, but covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way. You see? Salakia. Gone. You see, when we jump up to verse 27, now ye are the body of a Mashiach, the members in particular. You see, every man has a role to play within the body. You see, some men go into history. That's their lot. They may go into history, but they may be weak, when it comes down to herbal things. Some men go into the herbs, but they may not be as strong, as the brother that goes into history. You see, or whatever the Lord is that the Lord award you. You see, when you even go into the parable of the talents, some got 10, some got 5, some got 3, some got 2. Whatever the Lord allot you, you do the best with what it is that you're given. And the one who have 10, don't look at the one who only have 2 and say, but you ain't you only doing a little bit. No, that's what the Lord have him to do. At the end of the day, the Most High decides, hey, where he keeps the spirit on you, or where he takes it away. That's the Lord's decision. You see, the man who only has 2, don't look at the man who have 10 and say, but wait, you get all of this, but I only get. No, that's what the Lord him with. You see, the Lord gave him that amount because the Lord know that's what he can handle. The Most High ain't can never put on you more than you able to bear. You see, a man who only has 2 talents, you think the Lord can give you a 10 talent job? No. Again, you ain't in competition. This is not a competition. All of us in this race. You know, all of us running in our own lane, on the same track, but in our own lane. You see, because all of us at the end of the day are judged by the works that we do. You see, not just the works that you do on camera. You see, it's the works that you do off camera. The works how you are towards your brethren. You see, how you truly are towards your brethren, not just lip service. How you serve them. If a brother come to your house, do you offer him a cup of water, or does he have to ask for it? If you cook food, do you call and say, hey, any you're hungry or what's not? Or you save it for another day, but I eat this later, but you see? If a brother come to your place and you see he look a little tired or he clothes wear or something of the sort, and he asks you, hey bro, you got a shirt or something like yours? And imagine you turn around and say, no, but I got nothing you can wear. Or when you go inside the house, you bring out a dirty shirt for him. No. If a brother come to you and say, but he needs something to wear, you give him, if you have it, you give him a brand new shirt over a pot. You supposed to give your brother the best of what it is that you have, because when you doing it for him, you doing it until Yahweh Shai. You don't give Yahweh Shai no half-ass job. You can give him the best. You see, if let's say you sitting down, right? Let's say you have 2 chairs, and one chair isn't as comfortable as the next. You always sitting inside your comfortable chair. Your brother only coming to visit you for a bit. You can let your brother sit inside the uncomfortable chair? No. Hey, bro, this the good chair. You sit right here. Because as long as you here, I want you to be comfortable. You see, I always have that comfortable chair to sit in. But while you here, you sit inside there. You right now, I serving you. You see, we have to serve each other more. Don't look at that, brother, as your competition. You have to serve each other more. You have to serve each other with the best of your ability. And and this goes not just for, those who may be above you, it especially goes to those who is not a higher rank as you as well. You see? Because Yahweh Shai, who is above all of us, he got down and he washed his disciples' feet. You see? Showing that in order for you to be a great leader, you have to first know how to be a good servant. You have to be a great servant to be a great leader. You have to understand both sides. You see? I want to get one more precept here. You see? Salakia. James 4 and 1. Salakia. Yeah, God. Salakia. This James 4 and 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members? So if you have a war within yourself, if you're not satisfied with the manner of person that you are, right? What you think you can portray? You see? You have to first deal with self. You have to deal with your inner conflict. You have to deal with the war that you have going on within. You have to deal with your competition that you have within yourself. You see? First. So you don't view those without as competition. All of us inside this struggle together, all of us under the crisis. Not one of us better than the next. Because at the end of the day, those who you perceive as the best, they could even be a castaway. You see? But, that's just a lesson, a quick lesson I wanted to put out there, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadash, Shalom, and a Bible boy.